Alright guys, it's time for Ahsoka's Jedi Starfighter. Let's build it. Alright guys, here we are. We just finished with bag one. So not a whole lot, but we did get Ahsoka in bag one, so she has the nubby legs. Not sure how I feel about that, but let's go ahead and get into bag two. Alright guys, we finished up bag number two here. We're about to start bag number three. We got the R7 unit, and yeah, so far the ship is looking pretty decent. I'm excited, and let's get into bag number three. Alright guys, just finished bag three. Here is the finished product. Let's grab some of the older ones, see how it compares for the Jedi Starship. So unfortunately I had to sell some of my old Jedi Starships, so I only have the original one from way back when, and then now Ahsoka's. But I did have Ahsoka's Delta B Arthur sprite. So I wanted to kind of compare those and the astromechs and all of that. So right off the bat, size is actually really comparable. In fact, I think Ahsoka's is just a hair bigger, which I know a lot of people were super mad about the size of the Ahsoka starship, and like aside from the cockpit, it's bigger. Maybe even the cockpit's bigger. The new piece is smaller. Obviously, they didn't stick with the original printed cockpit. They did something a little different, but I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's okay. I think it looks good. The other thing to note is you can actually put the full astromech into this one. On here, it was R2 was just a head. So yeah, and then these have the stickers on the inside. It didn't even have the stickers on the outside, which Ahsoka's does, and there's more pieces, there's better, it's just good. It's good. Now the price point. This one was originally like 20 bucks. So granted, with the inflation and everything now, I'm pretty sure it'd be close to 35, 40. This one, well, you guys already know, price is a little bit steep on this one. I think that's because of the new molded piece for the cockpit, as well as the brand new minifig Ahsoka. Anyway, enough about the price. Let's dive into the two Ahsoka Jedi Starfighters. Unfortunately, I don't have the Ahsoka from this anymore. I made the mistake of trading her away when I was younger, so I don't have her anymore, unfortunately. Overall, I really like the symbols and uses of color on this. The stickers have definitely come a long way. You can see how they're kind of off-white versus that actual white. So I think I like the coloring a little bit better on this one just from the patterns, just because that off-white a little bit on the stickers was eh. Also, this one's cockpit, you had to manually take it off, and so it was always kind of a pain. Also, the astromech unit didn't ever clip in where it does on this one. So if you were swishing this one and you flipped it upside down, oh, there goes your astromech. So that was always kind of a rough thing when trying to play with it when younger. Last but not least, let's take a look at the two R7s. This is the one for the B. Arthur Sprite, I have him turned sideways so that way, you know, the head is facing forward when he's inside the ship. Overall, two fabulous minifigs. Just slightly more detail on the new one. They did change, you know, the little patterns here. They went red instead of blue. And then they did go further around with the details on the head. Whereas this one kind of a little bit more scrunched up together. The new one's a little bit more spread out. Better coverage overall on the entire headpiece, which I can really appreciate. So definitely a lot more attention to detail on the new one. Overall, a fantastic astromech. Oh, just another note for anyone who was hating on the size. They were like, oh, well, she has to be leaning back just to fit in the cockpit. No, Ahsoka doesn't. She is sitting upright. I don't think she... Yeah, I guess she could sit forward a little bit more, but she still fits. It still closes. Like, it's good. It's really good. And the hinge is way better than the old ones. Like, the old ones, you know, had a little hinge. And then Obi-Wan's, I had Obi-Wan's with the hyperdrive ring. It used a Technic hinge, and I think that was my favorite. Except it would flop open when you spun it upside down. So kind of like the same problem you'd have with that one, you'd have with Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter. So anyway, I do think I like it when she's leaned back just a little bit. That way it kind of lines up better with the cockpit through the window, I think. I don't know. That's just little picky things. But, yep, the two lightsaber holders are great. Very helpful. And you don't lose your astromech. You can actually, you know, wrong sound effects. Obviously, that's the Republic gunship, but die, Sky Guy. My bad. Whoops. Don't die. You're beloved by all. And then you broke our hearts. Anakin, you're breaking my heart. Anyway, that's Ahsoka Jedi Starfighter. Like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Alright guys, so this has been Ahsoka's Jedi Starfighter. Final test is swishability. You know we gotta do it. Oh, it's so good. I love it so much. It's really good. Especially when the wings are out. Love these Jedi Starfighters when the wings are out. This one didn't have any landing gear. They just used the kind of bulbous wings. And I think I'm for it. Because on the old ones, these landing gear always fell off. They were just not, it was just not, bro. It was so bad. Even when you were trying to like fold them off, they'd fall off and it was just, they'd get worn down, you know, because if you're playing with it and you're having them land and take off and all that, it really wore out quick. So I think I like this. I like the way it sits on the table. It's a very sleek. I like it. It's a good ship. Straight up. It's good. It's good. I would recommend it. Again, my only kind of squabble is the price point, and even then it's with the new parts and everything. I think it's okay. That's just me though. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.